Hi there, welcome back. Brand new month, brand new week. It's 5th of October, it's a Monday. I'm back after a week long break. I know it's been long waiting. The last one I had taken off was in the month of May, but that time around things were little bad, and we thought that we should not be taking any risk, and it was just like me relaxing at home. And that was the time when I had not even started the new normal daily journal as well. But this time around, last week we had a day off on Friday, which was 2nd of October. So I took about 4 days of off from my work, and initially the intent was to make sure that I make the best use out of the 9 days that I get. I maybe spend time thinking, brainstorming, working, doing research on some of the things that I have in my mind. And of course travel was on the cards too, but things never go according to the plan. That's always the case with any of the plans, but probably I do. Anyway, the vacation, the travel part went well. Went out to Coorg for 4 days, stayed at Dubare Elephant Camp for one night, and next 2 nights in a very beautiful, I would say, very beautiful boutique homestay, or probably call it as boutique restaurant, called Old Kent House. It's an estate, a coffee estate, and there were cottages, 8 cottages in it. This came in as a recommendation or a suggestion from my wife, so I just opted for it, and I'll tell you, I was like not at all disappointed. Beautiful place. I just done a video about it. Also, probably I'll edit it and post it on my Creator on Wheels YouTube channel, probably like later in the week. Just need to catch up with some office stuff before I start editing that. Anyway, I know I had promised on Monday that I might record updates from the field, or like Tuesday to Friday, but sorry, I couldn't stick to my words. I don't know. I mean, like, first thing is like, I didn't want it to go out and sit with a phone or camera separately and start recording all these things. And end of the day, like, I mean, I had to record inside the room or probably to go to a common area. I don't know if I was comfortable doing it in the common area, but inside the room again, I had my kid and my wife. They were taking rest, and I didn't want to disturb them. Um, Anyway, it didn't happen. In 86 was what I had done till Monday, continuously without any break, and the next 4 days went for a toss, and I'm guilty about it. But anyway, I'm not stopping this. It was the circumstances which made me not record anything over those 4 days. But I'm back now. I'm not traveling anywhere this month, or maybe next month also. So in that way, I'll continue it. I'll keep posting my daily journals here. Few quick things. As always, vacations make you tired. Usually, we think that the work that we do during the week or the hectic things make you feel tired, and we need vacation for it. But as always, I mean, it's something which I've realized even in the past. You take a vacation, you travel, you come back tired. That's the thing. Like, you come back rejuvenated. I'm not telling you no, but the first day of work after vacation, you feel like you need another vacation. That's the best part about these vacations, and it's no exception that even I felt the same today morning. At afternoon, I was completely drained. After 9 days of, like, probably I would say good rest, today I felt like, okay, I'm doing like extra work. I mean, though I was like, it was normal, but I felt like I'm doing overwork today. So that's what I felt like. I mean, a lot of things that I planned but couldn't execute most of them. Spent some time during the last weekend, and maybe sometime during the last 2 days also, doing some planning, restructuring things, and I mean some stuff like which are not even on priority, like things about sorting out my numerous Gmail IDs that I have, and some of them I have not used it since 3-4 years. I mean, it was a mess. I just wanted to keep a track of everything, and I just realized that it's not happening. One of the things that I wanted to spend more time on, which I couldn't do, but I did spend even during the trip, was finalizing on that name part. I think I spoke about it on Monday. Wanted to do some finalizing on the name for some community based thing that I'm working on. Honestly, still not finalized anything. It's really difficult, I'll tell you. Coming up with something unique and making sure that it is not taken on social media and all, it's very difficult. So the struggle continues to be real. I continue to look into it, but let me see how sooner or later I can finalize on the things. Having said that, some of the things that I had planned for actually during this time was to see whether I should do certain things or not. Two of the things were whether I should really come up with the Creator on Wheels website. I think I've decided I will do that, and probably this weekend. That's a good date on Saturday, 10/10/2020. That's when I'm planning to register that website, and probably I'll host a blog there, or maybe I'll extend it to make it as a forum as well, where people, especially people who are into both, which is traveling or riding, driving and riding, and who are also into content creation, they can come and share some stuff there and maybe things around it. So let me see. What is the structure of it? I'll decide after I create that website, or maybe I'll take some time. I don't know when I'll formally launch it. Also, I don't know. I have things around store also in my mind regarding that merchandise, sticker, accessories, so many stuff. This is the first time I'm telling all these things, but no harm in me documenting all these things that I want to do, because I want to be accountable. In the past, I felt like I want to do and I realized that I didn't do and things were not going good. But here I want to keep myself accountable. That's why I'm telling you when I'm registering it, what I want to do it in it, so that I can come back and refer to this whenever it's applicable and see when is it that I committed and when is it that I did, or maybe when is it that I didn't do. So that's a quick update about Creator on Wheels. I have one more website that I just want to finalize whether I want to retain the same name or I want to re-register with a different name, because the social media related to the ones which I've already registered is not valid still. But let me think about it. I mean, that again a decision which I'll take probably by this Saturday. I'll keep you posted on that one. Talking about the trip, one thing which really caught my attention a lot is how easy and simple it is to design a room for a small family, a house for a small family, with minimal complications. Okay, both the places where I stayed, like, I mean, I don't know initially if I'd given so much of attention to the design of cottages and resorts and things like that, but both the places that I stayed, that is like both the Dubai Elephant Camp as well as the old Kent House cottage, it was like rooms which are meant for a couple or a couple and a kid, but so elegantly designed. Like, it's so minimal and so apt. Like, I don't know why, but I just felt like, I mean, I even went to the extent of picking up a paper, replicating it on a paper, and I've carried it back with me so that like I can use it as a reference. I mean, I can just imagine and do it sometime in future if I really want to, but I just drew it on my on a paper and I got it back with me. Like, it's a good reference, like simple design, elegant design for like, probably I would call it as 1 BHK. There is no kitchen here. The concept of kitchen is not there. But again, if you want to build something like, maybe call it like a farmhouse, or maybe something like a simple weekend stay or like casual stay where they're like you're not living your life there, but in that way I think like there are like very simple designs with simple gardens, simple sit out areas, and big, I'm telling you, big bathrooms. Okay, this one in the old Kent house was huge, and I say huge, it's like really huge bathroom, and I think it was much bigger than the room and hall put together itself. It was like, I mean, I'm exaggerating, but that's the truth. I have it in a video as well, but I'm pretty sure video will not do the justice. But it's a huge bathroom with like skylight and all the stuff. I really like the design. I mean, I would probably give it 10 of 10 on the design. 1/4 of the place was wasted for the foot spa thing, but it's okay. I think that could be probably utilized for a walk-in closet or something like that if you replicate it. That's what I felt. I know I'm talking too many things, like a lot of updates from the last week. I mean, I really wish if I could have recorded all these things then and there on that given date, but I'm just trying to summarize everything by putting it like a, probably call it as like a chow chow on this particular episode. I've written a lot of things as well that I wanted to talk. The marriage. talking about travel stuff, our intent, the way we planned for the trip is that we didn't wanted to travel during the long weekend. We wanted to come back to Bangalore during the long weekend so that we stay away from crowd. In fact, like in Duvare, we were the only family who was staying when we were there, and when we went to the next resort, there were only two more families, and by the time we came back, I think three or four more families just came in. But the shocking thing was the number of people who had embraced and taken up traveling during the long weekend. I mean, I'm not telling what I'm doing, what I did was right, or the approach that I did was right, but the amount of outbound traffic from Bangalore during the 2nd of October on Friday when we were traveling back to Bangalore was unbelievable. Number of people traveling to Coorg itself was like huge. It's like literally hundreds of cars like coming from Bangalore that we crossed. And the thing is, like in on Mysore Road also we saw like most restaurants crowded. On the day when we went, it was like empty, but when returning, we could see that all the restaurants are crowded, and some of the new restaurants, the way it was crowded, you could hardly see people wearing masks or doing any social distancing. Like I mean, it felt like a jatre time of like a carnival or flea market kind of a situation, and we got so scared that we didn't even enter there for having our coffee or like bio break or anything like that. We just like we drove back without any break. I mean, that's the kind of like the scene it was. I don't know if I should say it is good or bad. I mean, traveling is good, slow. Traveling should catch up. There are safety and security measures taken up by resorts. But long weekends, if people are really becoming so careless, I don't know what does hold good for future. I mean, next when I'm traveling, I don't know. Could be this month, next month. I told you it's not definitely in October. I need to see in November. But staying type of travel, very unlikely that I might do anytime sooner. But people have started to embrace this whole COVID travel thing, and they're just going out in big numbers. That's what I want to say. Again, there are a lot more things. There are a lot more things related to the Java stuff that I'm looking into, the Java community that I want to build, and I want to build like some kind of like a forum or something where people can come discuss, share thoughts, and learn stuff and all. Probably I'll talk about it tomorrow because it's already like 10 or 11 plus minutes that I've already spoken about. This Java thing is more of like today's thing that I've written it down as an action point, but I've been thinking about it since last, I would say about like a month or more. I'll give more update about it tomorrow, and probably I'll link it to the Creator on Wheels stuff itself. I may not call it like completely a Java dedicated forum, but let me see what best I can do about it and share some thoughts about it, so that as I did, I'm accountable for what I'm telling and what I do. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I know it's a pretty long one, pretty lengthy update. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, stay safe, bye bye.